If you're an interior designer watching the video, listen properly. Now, the reason why you get a lot of cheap homeowners is because your ads are also very cheap. You know, you have crazy guarantees and some massive discounts. You always attract the wrong type of clients, clients that are very difficult to work with. They're usually very cheap. Now, Facebook ad works properly only if you get the fundamentals right. For someone to hire you, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. And it's very hard to have this done from a simple graphic text. Now, this can happen in an hour. A lead might see your advert today and go through your page, and they're ready to work with you. And sometimes it can happen in 3 months. However long this happens, you have to build trust, not sell. Because look at it this way, you are designing where they will spend most of their lives in, and they want to be sure that they can trust you with these heavy tasks or responsibilities. Now, anyone that can hire you for a service is exactly in this graph. We have the hot leads, the cold leads, and the warm leads. And everyone wants to get the hot leads. However, the warm leads are those that are interested but not now, probably in the future. In this video, I'm going to show you can target all these people, both the hot leads that want to work today and the cold leads that are probably not ready to work right now or want to work in 3 months. Now, there are two types of ad, and this is usually the ad budget I recommend spending to get the proper result. You have the engagement ads and the retargeting ad. For the engagement ad, think of it as you going to fish and you are throwing your net in the ocean. Now, with this type of ad, we never sell to our client. We just show the value that we can provide for our client. We show our past work, transformation of what we could do to a space. And this makes it so much easier for them to see our work, like our content, and probably follow us. Now, it's a very smart strategy. We're not trying to sell them. We want to get people to notice us in the first instance. The second type of ad, I like to call it the fishing or spear fishing approach. In this way, we are trying to target those that want to work with you as soon as possible. And it's called the retargeting ads. Now, with this type of ad, we showcase our past work, testimonials, and some offers that we might have for our business. And look at it this way. When we run an engagement ad, we probably will have, this is a random number, it's definitely more than this. Let's imagine 100 people see our engagement ad. And the engagement ad is an ad that just shows our transformation to a space or some things that we have done in the past. This is just to create awareness of what we could do. And 100 people could see our ad, and out of those 100 people, 2 people could be interested in working today. And the remaining 98 probably are not ready to work right now. A lot of people would just focus on getting the 2 people and ignore the 98 people that want to probably work in the future. And these 2 people that are ready to work today are also targeted by every other designers, not only you. They have many other people that are trying to get their attention and get them to work today. Now, we could get these people to come to our page and like our content and reach out to us. That happens a lot. But what we do is that we ensure that this 98% of people that are not ready to work today, they are also nurtured. Think about when you bought something. You might see an ad for something today, but not necessarily want to buy as soon as possible. You might want to buy probably down the line. However, if you don't get nurtured or reminded, you might forget the vendor you saw the content from or the product from. So what we do is that we ensure that these 98% of people are still focused on. We don't just focus on the people that want to buy today. If you look at the graph I showed you above, the hot leads are usually the smallest category, and everyone wants to get them as soon as possible. But the warm leads and the cold leads are those that they have buying intention, but probably not just now. With the retargeting ad, we ensure that those people that are looking to buy 6 months down the line or 3 months down the line, we also focus on them. So when we run an ad, an engagement ad, we have 100 people that interact with us, and we try to sieve those that are ready to work today and send them over to you. The remaining 98, we retarget them and ensure that these people are also taken care of. Because trust me, if you do this properly, you can still convert a large number of people from this 98%. If you just keep on running ads to get the hot leads, you spend so much money, and you are also competing with every other designer trying to get those clients that want to work today. And this is the exact strategy that we use. Now, typically, we don't try to sell to people. People come on social media to get distracted. I can remember when I went to social media to look at advertisement, I'm always there to distract myself from work or doing something. So we don't want to make our ad look like an ad. I call it the anti-ad method. This looks straight like an ad, and it defers people from engaging with you because it's not it's not giving any value. What we do is we try to shoot ads that look very less salesy and just like popular content that you could watch. Let's say examples of some content or some ads that we could run for your business. And what we do is that we don't just run one ad and use that and pray that it works. We have a couple of ad creatives that we usually use. We prefer to use images than videos because videos are much engaging, especially in your field. Design is a visual world and people want to see how the space looks like, what you did. These are 3 examples of ads that we run. So when we want to run ads for the engagement ads here, this is the one that we're trying to bring people to get to know about us. We have at least 4 creatives that we test, and they're usually videos. Now we have the transformation video, we have the showcase video, we have the voiceover, and there's another bonus one. Now take a look at how they look like right now.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
This is what this living room looked like 5 weeks ago when this apartment was handed over to my interior design company. I'm going to show you how we transformed the space from looking like this to now looking like this. But before I do that, I would like to give you a mini house tour. So this is a 2-bedroom flat in Lekki, and it's going to be used as an Airbnb or for short-let purposes. So the apartment came completely empty, and we had the task to transform it to feel homely and cozy. So I'm going to show you how we transformed each of these spaces, starting with the living room. The only brief we got for the living room was that this TV wall unit had to be included and the couch had to be curved. So immediately after seeing this TV wall unit, I already knew the direction that I wanted to take with this apartment. The first thing we started with was electricals and wiring, because a lot of the features in this apartment needed extra lights, followed by this feature wall that I told this man to restart because he put it in the wrong position, despite the fact that I came in the day before to show him exactly the points I needed it to be. We also covered up these windows at the dining area because we were turning that space into another feature wall. Next, my painters prepped the wall for tyroline, which is a material that is new to my company because this is our first time using it in a design project. We also repainted all the walls in this apartment from stark white to nutmeg white, which is a kind of beige color. Later down the line, we installed the curtains in the apartment, or as I would like to call them, window treatments. So I personally sourced for all the fabrics we used in this apartment, including the furniture fabrics, and I'll show you more of that in my next video.
Now the goal of this type of ad is for them to like all our content and follow us. That is the goal. Once they like our content and go to our page, they know about us. As I said earlier, they are the large crowd, and sometimes we can get the hot leads that are ready to work. Someone can see your ad today, go through your content, and they want to work with you as soon as possible. It happens a lot. However, the majority of the crowd are not always ready to work today. That is just the reality. I will never lie to you and tell you that, yeah, when we run ads, we get everyone to work with you as soon as possible. Some might want to work in the next 3 months, in the next 4 months, in the next 5 months, in a year. Our goal is to retarget this audience. While we are getting those that want to work today from our ads, those that want to work down the line, we retarget them with testimonials, video testimonials. These are the best type of ads to run to convince people or show that you are who you say you are. Whenever your clients or your future client can see what you have done for your past client and they can see how they are smiling and they're happy, you can imagine themselves working with you already. And this works excellently. So the first type of ad I spoke about, the engagement ad, when we start doing the ad, we do it for 1 to 2 weeks just to get engagement and awareness. After that, we now start retargeting those that have seen our ads and did not convert. The first one is done first. We try to get people to see our content, like our content. Now, everyone that did not convert, did not reach out to you from this type of content, we now retarget them with offers and testimonials. We're not trying to be a billboard or to be cheap or try to give some massive discount to get people. We are trying to give value first. When you give value first, you get more in return. Now, whenever we run this ad, where do we send them to? There's a big misconception. A lot of people send their leads to their website. Website can be very, very distracting. There are so many things that your prospect can click on and get distracted, and it's not the best for conversion. We never send our leads to a website. Now, a Facebook form is very, very boring and ugly. Now, this breaks whatever trust that they have for you already. Imagine you had an ad that I showed you earlier before of something of a transformation of the space, and they're like, wow, this is very, very nice. They have this high respect for you. They see what you could do, and you now send them to a boring Facebook form. They might fill the information, but already there's a break in user experience and the trust they have for you. What we do is we send them to a one-pager website. I call it a landing page. A landing page is done or made for optimization to convert. Sorry, a landing page is made to convert your client, not for any other thing. We're not trying to distract them. We want them to look at our content and book a call. There's one purpose, that's that. In my next video, I'm going to show how you can make a proper landing page that converts all your clients. So even if you are running ads and you are sending them to your landing page, the possibility of them converting is much, much higher from a landing page than a website or a Facebook form. So yeah, this is how we help our clients with the ad thing, and it works properly well. If you want something like this for your business, you can click the link below and have a call, and I can help you set it up. So this is a less technical video. In my next video also, I will show you how you can set it up step by step using the Facebook Ad Manager. It's not so difficult as it sounds. It's very easy, and yeah, we could help you, create one for your business. So click the call below and let's have a conversation. All right, thanks.
Share